Yo, what's up guys, it's One Shot Gaming, and today I'm going to go through my one shot build. So what am I using for this build? As you probably know from the thumbnail, I'm using Deadeye. So let's have a look at my one shot, one kill build. So guys, as you can see, I'm running 5 Deadeye with Reckless. The reason I've got for 6 piece of Deadeye is because it's too situational. I don't like the 6 piece in PvP. In PvE though, it is really good. I don't really use it in PvE. I normally have like final measure build for PvE because it's the bomb in PvE. But this is really good in PvP when you want to one shot people. So guys, another reason why is because I don't like when you zoom in, you lose quite a lot of your peripherals. So like, say like someone's coming up here, I'm going to snipe this guy, and there's going to be someone here, but I don't know that person's there. I'll snipe this guy with the zoomed in, say like, oh shit, I missed. And then that guy could be running up here, but if I have the 5 piece of Deadeye and Reckless, I can go, and I see him, I can act on it quick. Kind of thing. That's why I also prefer not to zoom in as much. With the 6 piece, it's to zoom in, and you have to stay zoom in to get the extra crit, which is good, but it's too situational. Like, I'll have to be in cover properly, and be like, obviously you have to be in cover anyway to get 100% crit, but it's too situational still. Like, you have to stay there. And look how slow it moves as well. Like someone running, you have to keep, and then you can swerve out the way and keep going. But if you can do that, boom, 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 dead, dead, dead. You know what I mean, guys? So guys, let's look at the build then. The build is all on firearms. As you can see, I got 10,100 firearms with 2,904 stamina with 2,913 electronics. I don't spec anything into stamina and electronics. The only thing I'll put on stamina is I've rolled my vest on health because it's reckless. I think it's best to have health on it because obviously you're taking the extra 10% damage, but there's not much else you can put on that really, except from enemy armor damage, which could be good, but I reckon if you can be running around with it in last stand, there's NPCs as well you have to think about, and if they're firing at you, you're going to take a lot of damage if you've not got a little bit more health, for example. So that's the that's that. So guys, the guns I'm running with is a M700 carbon. My main weapon will one-shot people with, and a lightweight M4 because of just in case someone comes up behind me or is going to come and I'm going to engage into PvP in head on. Then I'll just pull this out, and then I'll have at least a fighting chance of like coming out of a win. Like the one-shot thing you'll need is probably a good M700 carbon or a M44 custom. The talents I go for is elevated, deadly, and prepared. I think these talents are actually the best talents for this because prepared, as everyone probably know, it's multiplicative. So when it's valued up, it does more damage than say for example if a talent is additive, as everyone have seen from Marco Styles' video. Also, I've put deadly because you want as much critical hit damage as possible with Deadeye, and I've got elevated because it's also a multiplicative talent, which is just amazing. It's a bit harder to proc because obviously you need to be up high to proc this, but I think it's a good talent to have really. I'll probably pick elevated over competent probably, because competent is, well, obviously it's easy to proc because all you have to do is use a skill and it's procced, but I think elevated pretty good. I run with a lightweight M4 with deadly, competent, and brutal. Also, obviously, I haven't got competent because I haven't got enough electronics because I don't spec anything into electronics. So I got brutal and deadly. which is alright. I got 25k damage, which is really good. So that's my guns, guys. I'm running with a 93R as always. Reckless, obviously trying to have health on the chest plate with Reckless. I got exotic damage resilience with ammo capacity. I've rolled critical hit damage on my bag except from health, because you want as much damage as possible, obviously. And I got 14 destruct resistant, which is okay. I prefer to have a bit more ammo just in case, but obviously with this build we probably won't run out of ammo. And it's rolled on firearms, and all my mods are on firearms and skill haste on all of them. Then my mask is on firearms, enemy armor damage, and damage to elites, just in case you do want to use this in PVE. It's also good to have damage to elites to get that bit more extra damage. I got enemy armor damage as well, which helps. Enemy armor damage is probably what makes you one-shot people, because I've noticed with this build, when you shoot someone, if they could have a littlest bit of health left, and it's so annoying. So make sure you try and put as much enemy armor damage on as well as critical hit damage, because that could make the difference between one-shotting and not one-shotting. It's on health as well, as I said. Gloves is on firearms. I got marksman rifle damage, enemy armor damage, and critical hit damage. My holster I've got is skill haste, and then I've got all of them nearly on 4,000, kind of. I've also got on my performance mods, I've got all critical hit damage as well, because when you push you want as much damage as possible. So yeah, that's my holster. The reason I've gone for skill haste there is because there's nothing really else you can put there on your holster really, and it's also good to try and get your skill cooldowns good as well. So my knee pads are on firearms, health, disorient resistant, bleed resistant, blind and death resistant. I could probably have damage to elites there, which will probably make it good, better in PvE. If I ever use this in PvE, I reckon it would be pretty good. And I've got a 1 self heal mod just in case I want to get a bit more boost of heal. My abilities, guys, I've got, well, with the pulses you can run with either these two, any of them really. I prefer to have this one because it gives you the maximum amount of damage, because this one gives you the most critical hit damage, and also it gives you an extra 7.5 extra damage as well on top of that increased weapon damage. So that's why I picked that over any others, because it's so much better. With this booster shot you get an extra 7.5 damage as well, so that's 15% extra damage just by proccing these, not even including the critical hit damage from the pulse. That's just insane. So, and then run with recovery link, because just in case any of my teammates go down, I can just pop it, get them up. Talents I use is critical save. Must on any build. Critical save is probably the best talent to have, so make sure you have this on all your builds. I've got tactical advance is a must on this as well. If you want to one-shot people, you have to do tactical advance to get extra damage. You get 2% extra weapon damage per meter for 5 seconds. This is very important to have on as well, to do tactical advance, because it's so good. I can't express how good it is. And I got precision, and I got on the move. Precision isn't really that special. I just like to pulse them. You could have steady hands if you've not got that good aim. It's up to you. So guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you've enjoyed, then don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and hit the bell for recent updates if you want more build videos like this. I've done plenty of build videos in 1.7, so make sure you go check them out as well, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Later, guys. Bye bye.